Hello and welcome to the episode 2 of Bloody Noodle Games. My name is Daniel, and you are following the creation of PMC Clicker, my very first game yet to be published 2016. If you are new to this series, don't worry, you have not missed anything since this episode will cover everything you need to know about the game. Throughout this video, I will be explaining more about the game and its characters, as well as show the creation of Arashov, the main villain that you will be playing. I am currently working on the game's main menu. If you have watched the episode 1, you might have already noticed that the main menu has advanced quite a bit and looks more solid and better than last time. The person you are looking at in the main menu screen is Arashov himself, the leader of the infamous Lutric army. The logo you see on the man's hat symbolizes his private military company, who is yet to conquer all Earth and bring new world order, as well as peace, or so the man promises. Let's step into Manga Studio, where I will show the process of drawing Arashov's head. Arashov is an interesting character, which I believe the players will grow to love and appreciate. He's a dictator in heart who appears to have a god complex. He truly believes he is a gift to this world and answer to all its problems. He is often portrayed as evil by others, but to himself, he is a man of good who fights other nations who he believes to be bad for a reason or another. Arashov wishes world peace, but he believes that the only way to achieve this is by uniting the world under one flag and one order, the New World Order. In the beginning of the game, Arashov will start as a man of great wealth and power, who has enough resources to establish his first mother base somewhere in America. From here, you as a player will take your first step into Arashov's boots and help him build his first great legion, who will begin to conquer the Earth through world map that you will be constantly visiting and deploying new units to the conflict zones. But enough about that. What you need to know about the game itself is that it is indeed a clicking fest, which got its inspiration from a simple cookie clicker, where you will be constantly clicking and pumping new stuff. In context, it might sound very simple and shallow, but there is a lot of story and characters in here, as well as gameplay to make everything worth your time. Halfway through the drawing, I decided to make a simple animation to Arashov's head, in which half of the head will turn into a skeleton if you hover your mouse over it in the main menu. This would symbolize Arashov's dark side and make the menu stand out overall. I wish to make the menu beyond average, where the player would spend an extra minute to appreciate the art and effects that sit on the background behind the buttons. Here I am adding a row of simple foot soldiers to stand behind Arashov and salute him. These are the first basic infantry units that you will be pumping from barracks and send them to conflict zones. As you build your army, you will gain access to new and more powerful soldiers who will grow your probability to win in harder conflict zones against tougher enemies. Let's quickly take a look at the drawing process of the Lutric soldier and wrap this video up. When I began to draw the Lutric foot soldier, it took me a good while before I got into the right mood. It has been years since I last drew any soldier-like characters, and thus I might be a little rusty on this part, but luckily in the end it worked out just fine. My challenge was to think about a simple soldier which the player would recognize to be the first and thus the weakest soldier of them all. It had to be simple looking. While I was drawing the character, pretty much nothing was running through my head at this point. I was still waking up and starting my day after all. I wanted the character to be able to bring fear in the eyes of the enemy, but at the same time look very simplistic as possible. Thus I figured out removing the armor and giving the gas mask guy a suit would give a nice touch to its personality. The simple foot soldier you see before you is known by the name Nightmare Trooper. They are Arashov's frontline fighters who are programmed to follow their leader blindlessly and without hesitation. Nightmare Troopers have gone through a nightmarish training program where they were molded into obedient soldiers of Arashov's army. This is where they got their name. You will learn more about them in the future. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you liked it. Please leave a comment and tell me if there's anything I can do to make these videos better for you. I try to upload one episode a week somewhere between Saturday to Monday. If you don't see me uploading new content in time, don't worry, it only means making these episodes might have taken longer than expected. If you enjoy the series and want to know more about the PMC Clicker game, don't forget to subscribe. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter, so you can follow me there if you like. Links are in the description. See you next week!